Good afternoon. Welcome to the mat. My name is Baba, and we're at the lovely tree house. And today we're going to do approximately around a 15-minute flow just to get the heart and the lungs activated a little bit and to do some deep stretching. And you could take your time, 15 minutes. Say you have 45 minutes for lunch. This little 15 minutes before lunch will do you good. So we'll begin in a standing position, mountain pose. Ground your feet in, root down into the mat, palms facing forward. Your drishti is straight over the tip of your nose. Just begin breathing in and out through your nose. And set your intention. Begin with a few sun salutations. Round the arms to the sky, and then forward fold. Breathe in halfway up, flat back, and exhale to plank and all the way down to the mat. Shoulders back for baby cobra, and then back into downward facing dog. Breathe in, raise the hips. Step to the front of the mat, forward fold. Breathe in halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, bend the knees and round the arms up to the sky. The hands to prayer at Anjali Mudra. That's one. Round the hands to the sky, forward fold. Breathe in halfway up and exhale all the way down to the mat. Breathe in for baby cobra and then exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe in, raise up through the hips and then step to the front of the mat. Breathe in halfway up, exhale, forward fold. Bend at the knees, round the arms to the sky, then hands to prayer. That's two. One more. Breathe in, round the arms to the sky, gently forward fold. Inhale halfway up, exhale all the way to the mat. Breathe in, chest back for baby cobra, and then exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe in, raise up through the hips, and then step or jump to the front of the mat. Breathe in halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, round the arms to the sky. And hands to prayer at Anjali Mudra. Starting to wake up the breath a little bit. Wake up the cardio, the blood's starting to flow. Round the arms to the sky. And then take an invisible seat into chair pose. And just sit here and sit back on the heels. If you can turn the palms kind of inward and upward. Just relax into this pose, feel it in the quads. Try not to rest onto the tip of the toes, but rest more onto the balls of the feet, the heels. And breathe in, stand up, raise your arms to the sky, forward fold. Breathe in halfway up, and round your hands all the way to the sky. And hands to prayer, to Anjali Mudra. Just bring your arms back up to chair pose, take a seat. Just focus in on this. We're going to do a little breath of fire right here for 20 breaths. You're going to breathe quickly out through the nose and not trying so much to inhale. Begin. Breathe in, big breath in through the nose, and side out the mouth. Now gently forward fold. Straighten the knees, hands to the mat. Breathe in halfway up, then exhale all the way to the mat. Breathe in for baby cobra, and then exhale into downward facing dog. Step or walk to the front of the mat. Breathe in halfway up, exhale forward fold. Breathe in, round the arms to the sky, and then hands to prayer. Take your right foot and step it all the way back, parallel with the back of your mat. Let's get off into Warrior Two with your drishti, your gaze, facing over your middle finger. Try and rest your outer blade of your right foot to the mat. You should be able to see your left toe just on the inside of your left knee. Sit down in this, zipper up through the abdominals, and focus your gaze on that middle finger, that left middle finger, Extend the arms, extend the neck. Take up space, Akasha. Flip the palm of the left hand and bring it back to reverse that warrior. And then extend, side angle, right arm straight out. And then bring it back to warrior two. Flip the hand, reverse the warrior, then chaturanga all the way to the mat. Breathe in for baby cobra, and exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe in, raise up through the hips. Step or jump to the front of the mat. Breathe in halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, round the arms to the sky. Hands to prayer, Anjali Mudra. Take your left foot, step it back to the back of the mat. Set off in warrior two on the left side. Now your dristi's over your right middle finger. Extend the arms, the shoulders out from the spine, the neck straight up. Just take up space here. And breathe, zipper up through the abdominals. Focus your energy into the areas that your body's asking for it. You know where it's at. Flip the right hand, reverse the warrior. And then side angle on the left side. Extend that left arm. Bring it back to warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Then chaturanga, dandasana, all the way to the mat. Breathe in for baby cobra, and exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe in, raise up through the hips, and hop forward to the top of the mat. Breathe in halfway up, exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, round the arms to the sky, and hands to prayer. And feel the heat already getting up in our bodies, focusing on the parts that we really need to be aware. The little pains, the little cramps, the little aches we have. We're sitting at the desk all day, or we're working on a floor, or painting a ceiling, or working on a vehicle. It doesn't matter what it is. We can always work on ourselves. And raise around the arms to the sky. Interlace the fingers, put the palms up, and push up like you're holding up the ceiling. Take a big lean to the right. Open up that left side body. Then back up. Now a big lean to the left. And bring it back up to center. And the hands down to mountain pose. I'm going to take our right leg and ground it down into the mat. Take our left foot and plant it, the palm of our left foot, on the inside of our right calf for tree pose. You can either bring your hands to prayer. You could keep your foot down by your ankle if you like. The idea is to open up the hips. Take that left knee and open that hip up. You can bring your arms out like a big tree, or you could keep your hands in prayer. You just zipper up. Breathe through this. Focus on something still in front of the mat. Just keep your focus and breathe. Now bring your left knee up to your chest. And then we're going to take off like an airplane. See if you could take your left foot and push it back. Bring your arms out like you're a big airplane just flying through the sky with a slight bend in your right knee, making sure you don't hyperextend that right leg. And bring your knee back up to your chest, and then set it back down to the mat, to mountain pose. Round the arms to the sky, forward fold. Breathe in halfway up, then exhale, chaturanga dandasana, all the way to the mat. Baby cobra on the in-breath, and then exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe in, push your hips back, then hop forward to the top of the mat. Breathe in halfway up, and exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, round the arms to the sky. Hands to prayer. Anjali Mudra. Your hands down by your side, the mountain pose. Ground in your left foot into the mat. Take your right palm of your right foot and place it inside of your left thigh. Or you can place it down by your ankle. For tree pose on the left. Slight bend in the left knee, hands to prayer. Or spread your arms like a big, beautiful tree. Remember, trees sway. There's always movement. So trying to sit still in this pose is near about impossible. What you want to focus on mainly is opening up that hip. Bringing that right knee to the back. Keeping that left hip as square to the left side of the mat as you can. Just breathe into this and focus. Now bring that right knee up to your chest. A little wobble. If you fall out of it, it's okay. And then take that right foot like you're pushing a wall back. And bring your arms out like the airplane. And just focus on that left leg. Slight bend in the left knee. And bring the right foot back up to the chest. And then set your right foot down to the mat. Back to mountain pose. A nice little flow there. We're going to go into a quick little 5-minute warrior flow. Let's round the arms to the sky, hands to prayer to Anjali Mudra. Step the right foot back. For warrior 2, drishtis across the left, middle finger. Reverse the warrior, and the chaturanga all the way down to the mat. Breathe in, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, push your hips up. Hop forward to the top of the mat. Breathe in halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, round the arms to the sky. Hands to prayer. Take the left foot, step it back into warrior 2 on the left side. Drishti across the right middle finger. Reverse the warrior. And then chaturanga, dandasana, all the way to the mat. Breathe in for baby cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe in, push the hips back. Step or walk or hop to the front of the mat. Breathe in halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, round the arms to the sky. Hands to prayer. Step the right foot back into warrior 2 for one more round of these. Flip the palm, reverse that warrior. Now extended to side angle on the right side. Flip the palm back to reverse the warrior. And then chaturanga all the way to the mat. Baby cobra. Breathe out for downward facing dog. Breathe in, raise the hips. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Breathe in halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Round the arms to the sky. The hands to prayer. Anjali Mudra. Step the left foot back into warrior 2 on the left side. Flip the palm and reverse the warrior. Then extended side angle on the left. Reverse the warrior. And then chaturanga all the way to the mat. Breathe in for baby cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe in, raise the hips, and exhale, set the knees down to the mat. Bring the tips of the toes together and sit back into child's pose. And just breathe into this, into the belly. For each in-breath, feel the belly push into the thighs. And every exhale, feel your tailbone sit closer to the mat. Come up to tabletop. Walk your knees all the way to the top of the mat. And turn around. Let's come all the way down to your back. For our final resting pose, Shavasana. It's a quick little hitting flow, about 14, 15, 16 minutes. Doesn't take much time out of your day, but it adds so much time to your life to get the heart beating, the lungs breathing, and the body moving. Shavasana. You're either welcome to stay here in Shavasana, or you can roll over to your right side. With your left arm back behind your back, opening up your heart to the sky, sending out and receiving vibrations. Take your left hand, push yourself up to a seated position. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. The light and the love honors and respects the light and the love in you. Namaste.